Why was the actor happy to leave the Harry Potter franchise? How did Tom Felton lose all his money? And what is the reason he hasn't gotten any big roles over the last years? Hi, my name is Joe. Let's start. Tom was famous before Harry Potter. When Tom auditioned for the magical franchise, he had already starred in a few big movies. His mother's friend helped 10-year-old Tom land an audition for The Borrowers. Although the film wasn't a huge success, it proved to be a golden ticket to the cinematography world for little Tom Felton. A few years later, he starred in a really big project, Anna and the King, alongside Jodie Foster. But that wasn't the role that made him famous. Can you believe that when Felton came to the HP auditions, he hadn't even read the books? Speaking on ITV1's breakfast show Daybreak, the actor revealed, "I was probably the only child in the country who auditioned not having a clue what Harry Potter was per se. Moreover, he initially auditioned for the role of Harry Potter. Just imagine! The producers decided Tom Felton would look much better as a bad guy, and they asked him to audition for Malfoy. Tom Felton made us love Draco Malfoy. Girls just love bad guys, and Malfoy, through Tom Felton's portrayal, quickly became popular. This was unexpected both for Tom and for the movie creators, including Joanne Rowling herself. She has never hidden the fact that she doesn't like Draco. For instance, in 2015, she tweeted, "Draco turns 35 today. I'm not invited to the party, mainly because I keep telling girls they're misguided to fancy him." Felton himself also said that Draco isn't the best choice dating-wise. "I'm not too sure Draco would be a good boyfriend. Ron, however?" At JK Rowling, "I'm sorry girls like Malfoy." However, nothing either Tom or Joanne said stopped the fans from loving and romanticizing Draco's character. Tom Felton became almost as popular as Daniel Radcliffe, and he only had a supporting role in the franchise. He lacked freedom. Tom Felton spent 10 years acting in the Harry Potter franchise. That was half his life back then. Although many would find such fame, popularity, and money appealing, Tom regretted his lost childhood. We practically witnessed how the childhoods of the Harry Potter actors passed in front of us. Whereas some of his co-stars were emotional about the franchise that became their childhood ending, Tom felt otherwise. In an interview with Daily Mail in 2010, he revealed his emotions about it. "I know Daniel and Rupert had a bit of a cry when it was their last day and the crew screened a showreel of the past 10 years. But I feel a real mixture of emotions. There is a little bit of sadness, but at the same time, there is excitement." Tom confessed that over the last 10 years, he hadn't had the freedom to get involved with any other projects. He couldn't even keep his own hair color or get a tan. Also, any activities that seemed dangerous, like skiing, were prohibited. According to Tom, many people think that childhood can be exchanged for money and fame. But the idea of money, putting a price on your childhood, is ridiculous. You will never get those years back, and you can't put a price on them. You really can't get your childhood back, right? Tom Felton didn't like fame and money. In an interview with the Daily Mail, the actor revealed that the idea of being popular is much more appealing than the reality. He made about $3 million for his role in the popular franchise, but he wasn't very happy about that either. "I bought a lot of rubbish things that kids buy. Skateboards and clothes and typical teenage stuff," he says. He also spent a lot of money on expensive cars for himself and his family members. Although Tom's parents warned him that he shouldn't be spending all the money he had made, he didn't listen. It actually caused a lot of problems for the young actor. He ran out of money and racked up huge debts. Collectors took his expensive cars, and at some point, everyone's favorite Tom Felton found himself in an awful financial position. He spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to handle his finances. While Felton's friends were having fun, receiving cars as gifts from their parents, and going on trips, Tom was trying to understand where all his money had gone. Tom found his calling after Harry Potter. Apart from the fact that Felton showed his real hair color to the world and started tanning, he also decided to start a music career. While he was starring in Harry Potter, Felton dabbled in his love for music. In 2008, he created a YouTube channel, Felt Beats, where he posted his original songs on. Tunes like Time Well Spent and Time Isn't Healing, which are now on iTunes, shocked fans when they found out Draco Malfoy could sing. In an interview with The Sun, Felton revealed that he had landed a recording deal with an independent label to create some hip-hop hits. "I'm looking to get into the grime rap UK scene. However, despite a few EP releases and some viral attention on YouTube, his music has not been popular or successful enough for him to forge a new career path. Many wouldn't even recognize Felton when he played in public, which also wasn't a positive start to his music career. Tom Felton's other roles. Felton's co-stars did everything they could to stay away from roles that were similar to their characters in Harry Potter. When Rise of the Planet of the Apes aired in 2011, everybody started talking about Felton playing another Malfoy again. His character in the movie really was somewhat similar to Draco Malfoy, and that surprised the actor's fans. Felton has always said that he is nothing like Draco Malfoy, and he wants people to see him as different from his on-screen image. After that, he starred in plenty of movies, mostly independent ones, but for many, he still remains Draco Malfoy. Recently, he's been popping in and out of different sci-fi projects. 4 years ago, he had a recurring role on CW's The Flash as Julian Albert, and later he landed another recurring role on YouTube's Origin as Logan, who, surprisingly, wasn't evil. Reconnecting with Hogwarts. Although Felton was happy the shooting was over, he's remained friends with plenty of his ex-co-stars. For instance, the actor is very close to Jason Isaacs, who portrayed Lucius Malfoy, Draco's father, in the franchise. Draco and Lucius are definitely memorable and became two of the most remarkable Harry Potter characters. If you follow them both on Twitter, then you should know the two actors are very close and tweet one another all the time. After Isaacs praised Tom for his work on Tom Felton Meets the Superfans, Felton was grateful to his movie father and thanked him by calling him father. He wrote, "You were too soft with me. Cheers, father." Tom Felton is also very close to Emma Watson. Is anyone surprised there are so many fanfic stories about Draco and Hermione? "Lovely Emma," Felton told Us Weekly. "We do see each other quite a lot, actually. We just don't always post pictures about it. Everyone loves the reunion of it. We're reuniting all the time, we just don't always post it on Instagram." The actor still posts nostalgic pictures from the set of Harry Potter. For instance, he recently posted a picture that made it clear Felton's grandfather also appeared in the franchise. "This is Lee Jordan and my grandpa, my actual real grandpa on the left," he wrote. It's clear that after all these years, Felton has started appreciating his magic past a bit more. He and his on-screen parents even participated in a reading of Harry Potter for the Wizarding World website. Directors don't want to work with him? Some think that directors don't want Tom Felton in their projects, but this is not true. The actor has acted in more than 15 films since the end of Harry Potter, portraying various characters. But still, since HP, not a single character Tom has portrayed has gotten close to Draco's popularity. Tom usually gets supporting roles, and critics believe this is because he is not very ambitious. Tom Felton probably does not need the fame and millions because, as he has already said, money brought him a lot of troubles. And fame is only good for the taking, so that's why the actor turns down big roles. Felton says that at times, he's not confident. In real life, he's nothing like stuck-up Malfoy, who thinks anything and anyone has a price. Who is your favorite Harry Potter character? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to our channel.